Hey guys, what's up? Sean here. I feel like I just did this. We're back with the greatest WrestleMania predictions.
The greatest Royal Rumble.
Joined by...
I didn't leave.
Well,
it
could be a separate video and a separate podcast.
I'm Scott.
He is, and this, because it's going to go up on the podcast app, counts as episode 20.
Oh!
Because I have to count them.
This is the greatest episode!
Or the thing will get all screwed up because it needs a number.
This episode of the greatest Royal Rumble.
Episode 20, which you can find on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, and the Anchor Podcast app, which you can use to send us voice messages, which we'll play on the show to answer your questions and or comments and or yelling at us.
The greatest show.
I don't even care what you do. You can yell at us.
You can yell at us. You can tell us that...
People generally yell at me.
You can tell us that you love the
Oh, no. We've accidentally transitioned. I didn't want to transition to Well, anyway, go to the Cruiserweights. That's what's probably going to come up first.
That was close.
Yeah, I didn't know switching to the different profile would automatically switch the scene. That seems...
It brought to the biggest dog.
Elgato. You got to fix that. That doesn't make any sense. There are also links to the proper YouTube pages and Facebook pages and Twitch pages. We do this show, normal show, live 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. And if there's
a normal show because there's a pay-per-view every week.
If there's a special thing like this, we will also do this live following the 4 p.m. show, so you can catch all this stuff live.
You know the Greatest Royal Rumble is available on pay-per-view?
I did. And this is available on Twitch and YouTube. Live.
There you go. Look at that little sequence there.
Yes. So we are predicting
the greatest Royal Rumble.
The greatest WrestleMania. Anyway, first up, the Cruiserweight Classic Division.
I didn't know there was a Cruiserweight title match until yesterday.
Neither did WWE.com because until today there wasn't a listing of it happening. It was on Wikipedia.
Oh, because it happened yesterday. Last night.
Oh, dear.
Remember 205 Live?
Yeah. I feel like I wanted them off Raw, but now I don't even know they exist.
No, you don't. And
so I feel like it's
probably even worse that you added Kalisto. Because I hate Kalisto.
So Cedric won?
Cedric wins.
Yay! Moving on to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, which is the Brothers of Bludgeon versus the Usos of Ooh.
Okay, so the first two matches are the easiest. Bludgeon,
unless the New Day happens and there's pancakes and then the Usos eat them and get superpowers and the Bludgeons get their hammers stuck in a syrup and then possibly there's a chance for
and
a
they
triple
feel
threat
the glow.
at
We
back.
don't know if they feel the glow.
Naomi may go through an announcement. Wait, she
ready?
can't even be there. Why did they even build this story?
Oh, that's true. That's
well, actually, she can be escorted by her husband to
the
the
glow
ring.
could just show up.
She'd have to be wearing like a
glow,
like full body suit or something.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't even know she was there. But
yeah, you wouldn't be.
Why
able to
did they
feel
start
the glow.
building a story with a lady who can't go to the?
I don't. Why do they have the greatest Royal Rumble?
Because it's the best. Anyway, the Bludgeons win. Going to the Raw Tag Team Championships, the Deleters of Worlds taking on the people who aren't on Raw. The people who don't even have the belts. The people who lost the belts and then for some reason now get to fight for the belts again. Even though it's not an actual rematch. So I feel like the rematch clause is void here. The Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar.
The Expedition of Gold is completed.
Procure.
So we've deleted on.
Yes, and there better be a shirt.
We've deleted on all three.
One of the belts, and then all the other belts should be like blacked out, but like have the outlines. And every time they win another belt, they should add one, and it should say Procure in every direction.
We're not saying we agreed anymore. We're just saying we're deleted. We deleted the first three.
So I'm gonna actually jump over Taker to Jeff, my man Hardy. Versus,
so you skip to the match that no one cares about.
I'm doing that, yes. That's what's kicking off the show.
You get scared?
Jinder, the modern day Maharaja, versus Jeff, the less modern. Probably not Maharaja. Jinder could win. Because
Jinder wins.
Vince thinks he's from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I'm picking Jinder to win.
I'm picking Jeff because his belt is not going to Raw.
I didn't get to my Intercontinental prediction yet.
Unless you are going to predict that Randy Orton defeats Jinder Mahal for the U.S. title at a Backlash in a week.
Is that match still a thing?
Oh, yeah. Big thing.
I thought they got rid of it.
Okay. See, you're derailing the greatest WrestleMania so that I have to look at Backlash. Wait. Backlash is May 6th. I mean,
Yes!
we have an extra week, right?
No.
Fuck! How? Oh, we've been derailed again.
Told you. It's gone.
Okay, so then there's no fucking way Jeff loses. Jeff wins.
Nope. Ginger wins.
God, fuck, no!
He lost twice. There's no way he wins 3 times in a row. Loses 3 times in a row. He's won 3 times.
There's no way Jeff loses.
That's what you think.
Jeff wins. Moving on.
But this is the one time Vince wants a happy ending for someone from Saudi Arabia.
Well, speaking of things that you said were related to this, the IC Championship, where Samoa Joe, who's not on Raw, takes on Finn, who's, I think, on Raw, Seth Rollins, who I know is on Raw, and The Miz, who's not on Raw.
Did that have a... Can you go back to the Backlash thing?
Back to the Backlash.
I saw Seth Rollins versus The Miz.
You do see that.
I'm picking The Miz to win.
But I don't think...
It's never been announced.
I think that's his rematch clause.
Okay, well, The Miz is going to win.
No.
No, he is. Because, ready? This is why.
No.
If he wins, he ties the record and he can break the day record. And then he can lose at Backlash.
He only is like, what, 5 days?
Yeah.
Are we sure of this?
It's like very little.
But like...
It was like 3 days after Mania and he still lost.
I mean, someone's got to lose because otherwise why are we doing this? But...
Dave Meltzer said there was going to be a lot of championship changes, so I probably am not right here, but...
What the fuck is going on? What is
I
Pat?
don't know what this is going to tell you.
No, well,
Out there it is.
Yeah, like we've done this 1,000 times, so no, he needs way more days. He's like 20 days.
All right, well, he's still going to win. They recognize their days wrong anyways. We don't know what Pedro Morales' days are.
What in the fuck is the point in them miscounting 2 days? Like, how does that change it? So just fucking make it the right amount. Like, I hate when Dave gets all like pissy about stuff like this, but like, just fucking make it 597. Why do you recognize 599? Where are these 2 imaginary days? I would love to know what the days are that they counted.
Are you picking Seth or Finn?
Oh fuck! I forgot. I forgot this was happening.
There's 4. I forgot we were live.
Well, I forgot that
you had to pick.
There were 4 people in there.
Yeah, the mess.
Every other thing I've just picked 1.
I'm picking The Miz because I don't know. I like to be different.
I'm gonna go fucking Joe.
See, okay, so wait a minute, and you picked Jeff. So they get 2 titles.
It's because of related to predictions later. Roman has got to get something to do.
Oh. Okay.
Because Roman's not going to be doing things Roman wants to do. Roman's going to be buried.
Why is that match being kept? Whatever. I don't care. I don't have any say.
I don't know. Because I feel like Joe got moved off the show because Vince was like, fuck you for making Roman feel bad.
Actually.
But anyway.
That's what Dave said.
So we have done that, which means... I guess this one. Taker taking on Rusev, taking on Y2J, taking on Rusev in a casket match.
So first of all, I would have much rather this be Jericho. For my amusement.
If it was an actual match.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, Undertaker's winning.
I hope this is a real match.
Oh, not just a Cena one?
Yeah. Or like kind of. I don't need like a 20-minute epic.
10 minutes?
5 would work.
Yeah, we only
the last one was like 2.5. Yeah. Like, it was terrible. But like, you know, Undertaker's winning because
I'm sick of these brackets.
He's never lost. He's never won a Buried Alive and he's never lost a casket.
Yeah,
for some reason, he's bad with dirt, good with boxes. I don't know.
Well, usually he fights Kane in them. He'll only be buried alive so many times.
Kane's amazing, so how would you beat him?
That's why he came back. No one buried him alive.
I know.
And then, like, dropped a trailer truck on him.
Did you see Undertaker's going to wrestle 5 times this year?
Oh, God.
I can't even figure out when those times are.
This one, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Mania.
Well, I don't know what they count as a year, I guess.
Oh, well then.
Like, does Mania count as one and this is going to be 2?
Maybe it's in the Rumble again.
I have no idea. Because we count years from Mania to Mania.
True.
These dopes think
Don't
it's
count
like...
years.
No, Vince is just like...
Raw
it's
25.
Vince is like, it's from Battlegrounds to Roadblock
Raw
into
25.
the line. Oh, that was the 1300th episode of Raw.
It was.
We forgot
You know
to mention that.
SmackDown 1000's at the end of the year?
Yeah, I do. Oh my God, that's
where he's going to wrestle. Him versus Edge.
Digging hole.
With Vicky Guerrero in the corner.
That'll be where the Buried Alive match
I will pay
happens.
for that, by the way. I will pay for Edge to try to wrestle.
I actually never want Vicky back again because I think she peaked in the Rumble.
She did.
She can never go above that peak. That was her peak.
I forget. That was so great. She destroyed Carmella.
Do you think they could sneak her into this Greatest Rumble? Like, would anyone even notice? How would they know if that was,
Well,
breaking
the Greatest Khali is in it, so.
And if they ask about, her husband, well, he ain't here. So we can't. What happened? When
He died.
No. Not him. When your husband dies in, like, Saudi Arabia, can you never leave the house again?
I think you just get murdered.
Are you in lockdown?
Saudi's not a good place.
You have to use, like
we're getting tracked
Uber
right now,
Eats?
probably by Saudi right now. They're like, oh, Greatest Royal Rumble.
Well, I don't want to start conspiracy theories, but I'm going to start one. I feel like there's a lot of pro-Saudi Arabia comments in wrestling forums and places lately. I feel like they're bot accounts and they're not real. Because literally, if you read 200 comments about this every time, they're all like, they're the best government ever.
Did you hear about the
they execute people.
the front row stuff?
No, what?
You have to have a woman with you who sit in the TV area if they want to look modernized.
But if you're one of those women attending,
Yes.
you cannot go by yourself
Right.
or drive.
Correct.
And you must be on a leash.
That's why
probably.
the man has to bring them. Like, it's a family pack.
And they are bringing their kids are allowed. I mean, like,
You know why kids are allowed.
because there's been
Roman's gotta get cheered.
what I feel like are the bot accounts that have been pro Saudi Arabia throughout this little experience. Like, great if they're gonna.
These are the people that are watching us.
But
Remember.
like, if their whole country
On
is gonna
Facebook.
get better
Yeah.
because of wrestling, great. On the other hand, it's not, and that's stupid to think so. So shut the fuck up, everyone.
Yeah. How did we get here from Undertaker? What did he do?
Speaking of which, how are they fucking allowed to do a casket? I feel like that's totally not allowed.
Because they like death.
But it's also, I think, kind of a Christian-y vibe. The ministry was totally not Muslim. Just letting you know now.
The ministry was not.
Could have been Jewish.
Which aren't allowed.
Definitely. Super unallowed.
Unless your name's Paul Heyman.
Finn Balor has to get a new shirt.
It's not for everyone.
No, it's only for some people.
Balor Club is for the Saudis.
If he wears a fucking, like, Saudi Arabia colored shirt, I will. If anyone, all of you, Rusev, change your colors because I'm pretty sure they're the same
picture of Matt
colors.
today on Twitter?
No.
I'm gonna have to look.
Okay.
It's just him, like, with a big tower. He's like, I'm in Jeddah.
He's the only person allowed to have fun. Because
God.
it goes back to his gimmick of time traveling. I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, true.
Nobody else is allowed to enjoy it.
Alexandria and something. Okay, we've been on this match for like an hour.
Well, that's because we never talked about the match.
We picked Undertaker, right?
Yeah, he's never lost.
Right.
And he's never lost in Saudi Arabia.
And he's fighting Rusev.
Undefeated in Saudi Arabia. So is Rusev. Actually, so is Roman.
Actually, so is the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Speaking of things that are undefeated, John Cena taking on the Game Triple H in a Heartbreak Kid match.
I wish. Did they get him to be in the 50? I'd pop.
I mean, they should.
Well, they've only announced
But
like 25.
They won't.
You know that, right?
Because he's retired.
Yeah, he's the only guy that doesn't come back. Like, Mark Henry came back. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Mark Henry's in it. How exciting.
You think Goldberg?
Didn't get announced.
I feel like he wouldn't want to go to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, well, I thought that about The Undertaker.
How much are they paying that fucker? I mean,
well, how much are they paying them in this deal?
no, but forget The Undertaker. How much money is Brock Lesnar getting to go all the way to fucking Saudi Arabia?
Well, if that, like, deal thing...
Like, it's
is
over
real,
under $10 million.
Yeah.
For the one day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fucking money.
It's all the Saudi money.
They could make a lot of wishes.
It's the first year from the 10-year deal with Saudi. Like, please?
You get one half of the arena. Take it home.
You be part of your farm.
You can carry it. So, I don't really know who's winning
I'm picking John Cena, because I have no idea.
I'm picking Triple H because Cena is now a professional jobber.
It's true.
So, I feel like you can't lose to The Undertaker in 2 seconds and then beat the game.
I think if Triple H wins, I'm going to laugh.
Well, Triple H beat Jinder in India.
That's true. What? We're not in America. What is John Cena not from Saudi?
I'm just saying, I feel like Triple H wins.
I would be fine with that.
And, I mean, you know, he runs the company.
How long does this match go? 20 minutes?
Oh, this is fucking lengthy. This is a lengthy
This could be the main event.
This could be a lengthy one. Well, I don't know. Does John wrestle lengthy matches anymore?
Well, no.
But, like, nothing else can be lengthy because everything else.
It's 5 hours long, by the way.
Jinder might get 17 minutes.
They listed it 12 to 5. Plus the pre-show.
And
But it doesn't have a match on it.
I mean, that could be long, though, because I don't feel like there's going to be any segments.
No, not at all.
Like, no backstage.
It's live show. It's a live event, like.
Yeah, it's a long live event. How I feel about that.
All right, so we picked different on every single pick. No, Undertaker.
We've disagreed a lot, yeah.
Which is good for predictions.
Or not.
Remember WrestleMania? We didn't do too good.
Hey, that fucking Charlotte pick was a fucking baller pick.
Thank God someone got something right.
AJ Styles versus Shinsuke.
That's what happened.
Shinsuke Nakamura. It is correctly pronounced Shinsuke, by the way, I learned.
Yeah, but he goes by Shinsuke.
But I was saying it to troll.
Oh.
And then I learned I was right.
All right, who do you pick?
Shinsuke.
I'm picking Shinsuke, too. I think he has to win.
I think I've picked everyone else to retain. So,
and they said
actually, no, I picked Joe. So, I did go off the wall.
Did we get a low blow?
A couple. 4 or 5.
6, maybe 7.
Yeah. Maybe enough to write AJ off TV for like a few months with like severe injury. Like he needs time off. I don't know.
He deserves time off.
He's been the face that runs the place for many months. I feel like his face is tired. I'm kind of like somehow bored of AJ Styles, mainly because he just keeps running the place.
Also, I think if Shinsuke is going to be a good heel, he probably should win the belt.
And if Shinsuke is going to be a fucking thing that exists,
he can't lose again.
On a scale of 1 to Bray, he's 1 match away from Bray. He's on a 9.
He's at a 9, yeah.
Like Braun's at like a 7 for reference.
He's safe.
Nia got down to an 8. Sasha's at an 11.
No, Nia got farther than that. She won the title.
We can't trust that lasts.
That's true.
It could be a WWE Bray situation.
We gotta wait for Backlash to go by.
Yeah, you gotta wait for the Jinder to
Don't
happen.
forget.
Ginger's always
Who's that woman that was in the Battle Royal right?
There could be bugs. You never know. And Sasha's an 11 on that.
So we got
scale.
a new WWE champion.
We do. Moving on. Roman Reigns takes on Brock Lesnar. It could be the last time I could do that.
I want to pick Brock, but I'm going to pick Roman because I already know your pick.
I want to pick Brock because I'm picking Brock because I'm fucking right. Because god damn it, if they put the belt on this fucking idiot after all this fucking idiocy, I will.
Why would you really be shocked though?
Yes.
Really?
Because they booked themselves out of it at Mania. You cannot turn back on that now.
That's true.
That's a hard book. First of all, is this one of those steel cages where you can't escape, you can't escape, you can open the door, you can't open the door?
I don't know.
Which kind of steel cage is this?
This is the one where you can pin and escape.
Because I got the impression that this was a UFC fight.
Yeah, I got the impression too.
So I'm thinking...
Pin only?
Yeah, Brock just fucking wipes him in the cage. Also, I mean, Roman kicked out of 19 F5s and still lost. So like, what's the plausible way he wins?
But what happens if Roman loses? Like, where does the belt go?
The belt goes to Brock
Right.
Lesnar.
House.
Forever.
Trash.
And then Roman fights Samoa Joe for the Intercontinental title.
And that's the main title for the show.
And he reclaims his gold. And that's it. Sweet dreams, Roman. Just look at Roman in this photo. Like, look at that guy. He looks like a dick. He looks bored and confused. He's like, do I look at the camera? Do you want me to... Is that it?
So do you not like Roman?
I hate him. And I don't mind Brock nearly as much as I mind Roman.
Well, you like Brock.
The idea of Roman being a champ every day is way worse than Brock never being on the show. It is insufferable and inexcusable. And you can't book yourself out of the main event of your own fucking biggest show of the year and then put it on him at a house show in a country that doesn't allow women to walk down the street.
You know that Saudi is bigger.
They're going to boo the fuck out of him, and they're going to get shot for it, but it's going to be worth it in the end. I can just tell you that now.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what happens.
I think I've had a new champion every match except for SmackDown's tag titles. And Cruiserweight.
To be fair, chaos is going to reign at this show.
Oh.
Like, you thought that...
WrestleMania was
My
chaos.
prediction of Charlotte was like, what's Vince going to do that's stupid? Like, and then he did like 6 more.
Yeah.
This is going to be full on. Aiden English is going to win the casket match. Fucking, like, I can't wait to see who wins this Rumble. Because, like, Jinder and Khali are in the top 5.
Speaking of the Rumble.
Speaking of the 50-man, which is also called WWE Shakeup on the board.
Who have they officially announced? I need to...
Who have they officially announced?
I know Mark Henry, Rey Mysterio.
Oh, God, here it is. Okay. The greatest Royal Rumble participants: Daniel Bryan, The Big Show, Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Elias Goldust, who's not retired, Mojo Rawley, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Chad Gable, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Shelton Benjamin, Sin Cara for some reason, Chris Jericho, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, The Great Khali, and Mark Henry.
They've only announced 26 of 50.
Well, I assume everyone on the card is also in it.
They remember that Chris Jericho's on SmackDown.
I assume everyone on the card, maybe minus Taker, is in it.
Oh, yeah.
I would think. Because they have to be.
I like Cena.
There's not enough bodies if they're not.
Are champions in it?
I would think it's not for anything.
Yeah, that's true.
It's for a trophy. That's way better than the Fabulous Moolah, not Fabulous Moolah Snickers Memorial.
Well, because it's the greatest Royal Rumble.
Well, what I was thinking is when they had to, kill the Moolah, they should have taken this trophy and made it that trophy, and then made this a new trophy.
Yeah.
Because we all know what that trophy looks like and is terrible, and they should all go to jail. And Saudi Arabia would not have approved.
No.
If they just swapped the trophy straight up, and that was the greatest Royal Rumble trophy. Oh, the Prince. The Prince
oh
would
my God, there would be a sniper.
What if they do something that's like not cool mid-show? Like, does the Prince just like get on a megaphone and be like, "It's over! Get out of my country! You must leave now!"
I'm concerned.
Can you blade?
No. I don't know.
Bleed?
They like blood, don't they? Don't they live for blood?
But, like, you're not allowed to, like, watch TV. So...
I don't know what they're supposed to do. This is the most confusing event they're ever going to produce.
Just think, we got 10 more years.
Did you remember the people you just named?
Yeah.
The greatest Khali has returned.
I told you he's top 5 to win. Because Vince doesn't know he's not from Saudi Arabia. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real.
That's
here.
why big gender.
I'm keeping it real.
All right. Well, who you picking?
All right. Spoiler alert. The odds favor Daniel at the moment.
Yeah.
There's no chance in hell.
Is Big Cass in it? I don't care.
Everyone's in it. We need 50 fucking people.
Shane's in it.
The whole world's in it. So yes, Big Cass is in it. Whether
NXT in it?
They probably need them. Well, no, because they're probably not, because they're probably not going to fly them there, but they'll just get like old people. I don't know. Let's get weirdos. I don't know who I got. Okay.
I was going to pick Daniel.
On the picture,
Braun.
the picture that they're showing has got retired people and general managers.
And Chris Jericho.
And for some reason, the New Day, because...
And some reason, Baron Corbin.
It should be Braun.
I was going to pick Braun going into it.
Because they could give him a pointless thing.
Yeah, that was my point.
And he survived 50 people.
And I think Daniel getting beat up was just like a way to have him eliminated.
I don't think this thing matters.
Did Rey Mysterio win?
I don't think this thing matters.
That's factual.
I don't think they're going to let white people win. Because I feel like Vince is going to think this is important. I'm just keeping it real. This is going to be a thing in his head.
Okay.
Which would put Bobby Lashley high on the list of people who might win this. Partly because he's also not doing anything right now.
It's fair. Everyone
else kind of got something to do, except for him.
I'm going to pick Braun.
Because even Daniel, he's got Big Cass.
Yeah.
So why would he win?
Right.
Bobby
doesn't have anything.
Bobby is like...
But he's white.
It could be those two last.
Yeah.
Like, instead of the Brock Bobby thing that was talked about, it could be Braun Bobby.
Could you see them having Braun be number one? And just eliminating like 25 people?
For Jinder and Kahali to start. Is Vince in it?
Oh, please.
He really should be. It's the greatest.
It is the greatest. We got Shane O'Mac in it.
That's a tragedy, but...
And Kurt Angle. Who they still haven't got an updated picture for.
Who probably also tore his calf or hamstring again for
Can't wait to watch him get dumped over.
15th time in a row.
He's going to land on his head.
So, who you officially locking?
Braun.
Bobby.
All right.
We have disagreed entirely on everything. It's almost like this is a house show with no bill.
It's almost like this Royal Rumble, we're going to get no one right.
I would have just picked Kane, but he pulled out. Because I don't care who wins.
Because that would have been a situation where Kane wins.
I hate that this is 4-0, though.
Yeah, I do too. No title match.
Like, it could have even been for a mid-card title match. Like, who gives a shit?
Or like a Money in the Bank briefcase.
No, a spot in Money in the Bank. You're guaranteed to be in the match.
That's supposed to be a big pay-per-view now.
That would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're guaranteed to enter in the last 5 of the actual Rumble or something. Like a...
You think they could tell a story that early?
Give him a ping pong ball.
Here you go. You have number 30.
For like the next 8 months. And be like, this is my number.
So does this count as a Royal Rumble?
Well, you'd think it's the greatest. Never been greater, never been ungreater.
Well, it's 50.
Also, there's 10 more of them coming. 10 more years.
Yeah.
They really should come up with a different name.
Yeah, like the...
However,
Saudi...
I assume the Royal Prince wanted Royal in it.
The Saudi Royal... The Saudi Royale.
Or just like the Great Saudi Arabia Bash.
The Kingdom Crumbles.
The Clash of Champions. The Night of Champions.
It is the Night of Champions. Every title except for women's.
The India Show.
The India Show.
Even though it's not in India.
Vince, we're going to call it the India Show.
The Maharaja Rumble. Vince, it's a different language. No, it's not.
The greatest modern Maharaja Rumble of Kali.
All right, so to recap real fast. Cruiserweights, Cedric.
Right.
Bludgeons.
Right.
The Leader of Worlds.
Right.
Taker.
Right.
I have Jeff.
I have Jinder.
I have Joe.
I have Miz.
I have Triple.
I have Cena.
I have Shinsuke.
I have Shinsuke.
I have Brock.
I have Roman.
I have Bobby.
I have Braun.
Not to be confused with Rude. Not Bobby. Definitely not that one.
The Lashley.
The one who's not doing anything right now.
The one that's closer to Saudi than the other.
Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back with some recap of that show as well as our regular show next week, 4 p.m. on Wednesday. It'll go up here on this YouTube channel, on Twitch, and on the audio-only version on Google Play, iTunes, Stitcher, God damn it, TuneIn, and the Anchor Podcast app. There's also Facebook and Twitter and my stuff and his stuff in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all later.